What we're going to be looking at today is the artist EDK822 electric drum kit. This is an 8-piece kit featuring kick drum, a mesh-headed snare drum, which we'll talk about in a little while, 3 tom-toms, ride cymbal, crash cymbal, and a hi-hat, and the rack, of course, and the control module down here, which shows us all of our sounds and all of our different functions, which we'll talk about today. What we're going to do today is have a look at some of the functions in the module here, have a listen to what the sounds are like on this drum kit, check out the mesh head, and just check out the general playability of this drum kit. Let's get into it. So as I said, this is an 8-piece drum kit. Kick drum pad, snare drum, 3 tom-toms, 2 cymbal pads, which means you can choke them, just like on a real drum kit, and hi-hat pad with a pedal. So all in all, it's a pretty well-rounded electronic drum kit. The module comes with 10 preset kits, as well as 5 user programmable kits. Each kit can be modified to have access to any of the 222 sounds included in the module, and you can save that kit to the user presets. It comes with an all-important metronome function, which of course you can change the tempo of. Let's go up to a nice comfortable 128, I think. There we go. On the side of the module here, it has a line out, a headphone out, of course, for silent practice, and an auxiliary in, so you can plug in one of your devices so you can play along with your favorite music as well. It also has a USB out, so you can record your performances into the computer. One of the things that's really impressive about this kit is the mesh head on the snare drum. The mesh head on the snare drum in particular, which is the drum that we use the most, makes it feel a bit more like a standard drum kit. Not only that, it has multiple zones. So you've got the center of the head and the cross stick as well. So it feels a bit more like a normal snare drum. One of the things I really love about this module is the coaching function. You set a tempo and you've got some preset rhythms that you can, I guess, play along to. And you can vary your sticking and a whole bunch of things. Starting off really basic. And then the next one, I imagine, will be 8th notes. And this one, I imagine, will be 16th notes. And then, of course, you can change the tempo if you want to slow it down a little bit. So it's a really useful thing to give you something to play along with and practice. And of course, the thing you're all wanting to know about is the sounds. So if we go into kit, and we can just start to have a listen to what some of the sounds are. This is the standard kit number 1. User kits. Now, here's a great example. When you want to like that snare drum, we just go to the voice and pick. Here we go. Great fun. The other thing to keep in mind too with these electronic kits is they're great for quiet practice. So if we take our headphones off, they actually don't make that much noise, which means that you can practice for most hours of the day. There's one more thing I want to say about electronic drum kits. I regularly will walk into music stores and see people playing electronic drum kits, and it's like they're playing at Wembley Stadium. I think it's important to know that these are plastic, and while they're pretty sturdy, I think you have to learn to not be bashing them too hard, I guess. So I think that the best thing about electronic drum kits is that you can learn your technique and learn to play sensitively into the drums without the need to play overly hard. I think that, like a normal drum kit, if you hit a normal drum too hard or a cymbal too hard, it actually chokes the sound. So using your electronic drum kit as a way to refine your technique and your playing ability so that it has purpose rather than trying to pummel it, you'll get better results and better longevity out of your electronic drum kit. So as you can hear, this is a pretty good electronic kit. Great sounds, good fun to play into. The mesh head on the snare drum is fantastic. Great functionality in the module as well. There's a lot going for this drum kit. If you'd like any more info about this drum kit or anything else in the Artist Guitars range, check out the links below. I'm going to play some more.